You adjust your husband's tie and cape one final time, and he flashes you the same dazzling smile that's won his stage presence for years now. Our 1000th magic show together. How does it feel, pet? He wraps his arms around you, eyes twinkling with long-standing affection. 1,000 shows with you at my side. A man has never been so blessed to have a love like yours on his side. His smile wavers as a few coughs free themselves from you. Love? Are you sure you're right to go on? You've been feeling unwell as of late. He takes a breath but forces a smile. It's a little more unhinged than normal, but you equate it to nerves. Very well. Then shall we? Thank you! Thank you! He makes a grand sweeping bow with you to the audience. The two Magicians Supreme are pleased to be here for our 1000th show together. Years and years we have spent traveling the world together, dazzling and amazing all that have come to see us. In all of that time, I have promised a special trick for a special performance. And tonight is that night. You give him a look. He hadn't discussed a special trick with you before, but you trust your husband, and have since the day the two of you met. The stage lights make you dizzier, but you keep up your smile. In fact, in something of a daring move for a magician, I shall begin the act with this mysterious trick. A trick that shall shake the core of reality. He turns to you, eyes wild, and for the first time in decades with him, you are unsure. My lovely assistant. The truest love a man could know. 1,000 shows together. And there is one thing I must do to commemorate the moment, my dear. He begins to chant under his breath. At first, it is the silly fake words that he uses to get the audience invested. Virtutum per malum voca fei vinoni circuli voco. He chants again, this time in a different language than his funny, fake one he used to wow people. This language is dark and biting. Whispers overlap your senses, and dread fills your stomach as he grasps your wrist hard enough that you can't break away. My love is a root that will forever grow. Your love is the only thing it wishes to know. By the madness that love and lust hark, I give my love to the immortal bark. The crowd screams out as he gestures to you, and your body goes rigid. In seconds, you feel your skin stiffen to the point where you cannot move, cannot feel. A trick for the ages. He laughs until they are gone, until the madness of his laughter ebbs and he kneels to collect you. My greatest trick. Making people believe that magic isn't real. Oh, love, you're so beautiful. His eyes survey you with the same sadistic delight a child might have for a new plaything. Now, how do you feel, pet? Though it's hard, you find you can at least make your new wooden limbs creak in protest with enough concentrated effort. A bit stiff. I did always love your sense of humor. Come here. Let me admire my most brilliant work in the proper light. Your new body moves against its will, right into his open arms. His fingertips caress you in wonder, almost in awe at his own work. I knew all of that practice would pay off. Oh, to see you preserved ever so perfectly, knowing you'll never age, that our love will be forever frozen behind those wide, unblinking eyes. He brushes the hair from your now wooden face, content. Oh, don't look at me like that, my dove. I told you that you were marrying into a rather odd family, did I not? You've met my father, my grandfather, and my brothers, of course. But never their partners, no. Shy, just like you. And you were more than happy to avoid that awkward little bit of getting to know your husband's family. Especially when the men do love to dote. Oh, do we dote? But that comes at a price, I fear. He stretches out your limbs, still examining you for any tiny flaws, as obsessive as ever. We love so intensely, and life is very fortunate for us, typically speaking. We've been accused of having a blessing on our very name. He cocks his head, smiles sick and sad. Funny how all that works. When you have a great-great-grandfather that makes a deal with a demon. All the fortune, fame, talent, and love. But the price, well, the price is to watch the person who finally claims our heart wither away. The moment they accept a marriage proposal, they have but 10 blissful years before they meet a fate worse than death. His fingers run through your hair, and he flexes and gestures with them. You move against your will, twirling gracefully in his arms. I saw it befall my poor sister. Her wife panicked when offered the gift and tried to flee. The poor woman was nothing but a desiccated husk before she could even reach the road. The demon warned of this, but no one knew the price was so steep until then. My sister lost her mind to grief until Father showed her how to make it so we never had to lose those we loved again. A loophole to the demon's curse, if you will. Preserving our partners in permanent, beautiful, wooden form. Oh, pet, shh. It's not your fault. You may not be able to move on your own, but you will never feel pain again. No more illusions of control. No more worrying about your frail human body slowly failing while I'm forced to watch. No. I won't lose myself to grief when I have the power to stop it. He smiles, eyes boring into yours. You can never look away now. Do not fret. You are still my partner, above all else, and I am yours. I will take the best care of you, and you will be beautiful and happy forever. Isn't that exciting? He whispers it so gently, but it still chills you to your core. A deal is a deal. But there is always a loophole for a man willing to do anything. I know the police will come in time, and I will convince them that I have been a very convincing ventriloquist and puppeteer my entire life. What? Me married? Do I look the sort? And they'll believe me and mosey on along their way. Fairly soon, everyone but myself and the family will forget that you were someone else before you were mine. He buries his face in the crook of your neck and shoulder. You knew his mind had been slipping as of late. You thought you'd talk to him after this last show so that he could finally address whatever demons it was that tore him from sleep at night. But now, you know. There is no help for him, the same as there is no help for you now. Together forever, my lovely assistant. Together forever. He makes a small flicking gesture with his fingers, and the music for the show kicks back into gear as you're forced to dance into eternity.